Fellas, spending money and dating is for wives only. It's for wives only. Y'all got the game messed up because y'all trying to follow these lames. And lames can be athletes, lames can be rappers, lames can be anybody that's scamming. Lames can be anybody that is doing something that they're not supposed to do in order to get something that they can get for free. Absolutely. A lame is not a guy that go and trades in his time for money and then takes care of himself and then make sure that he goes to school and all of that. No, the real lames is dudes that's out here tricking off of these chicks and trying to impress them because they getting something that they gonna get for free anyway. They giving it to somebody else for free. And these guys feel like they gotta fly these women out, like they gotta take them to these crazy restaurants. So I seen a woman at a restaurant yesterday. I had my wife at the restaurant with me. And we at the restaurant, we sitting next to a guy that basically flew a woman out and he taking her to this really, really, really expensive restaurant. And when he go to the bathroom, she was over there texting somebody else. So my girl was like, yo, Anton, this is crazy. And this is why I say dating. Again, y'all think that y'all have to have a whole lot of dates in order to figure out who the person is. No, the person that you're supposed to be with is already supposed to be in your network. Back in the day, you knew who the person was. You knew who their family was. It was a community of people. You had a culture where everybody wanted the best interest for each other. And so you was never getting finessed. You never had 1,000 options. You never had dating apps that incentivized you guys to continue to scroll because that's how they make their money is, keeping your eyes on the app itself and coming back to it. So why would they want you to win when in reality, the way that they make their money is to keep you on the app as long as possible? That's not true. And now y'all out here flying women out that ain't add no value into your life, that ain't making you no money, and you trying to impress somebody that already has options, that already is made up in their mind who they're gonna be with. If you gotta convince her, if you gotta try to tell her, hey, listen, I'm best for you, she already knows whether or not she wanna sleep with you before she even get with you. And you gotta stop being so thirsty too. Because the more that you cash app them, and the more that you continue to chase them, the less interested they're gonna be. All you gotta do is continue to do you, stay in your circle, figure out, who adds value into your life as far as the things that you're not interested in, and you will absolutely, positively find the people that add value into your life. And don't think that just because you get rejected 19 times, all you're doing is filtering through the people that ain't supposed to be in your life. I don't need everybody, I just need the right people, the right tribe to rock out with me. And so stop being so thirsty, stop tricking off on these women, and stop listening to them as far as telling you what they want. They already chose a person that they want to be with. Half of the time, that person ain't even checking for them, and that's the truth. Fellas, spending money and dating is for what?
There's something most guys don't understand. If a lady likes you, she likes you. You don't need much to impress her. If she doesn't like you, that's when you need to convince her that she should be with you. And as a man, you don't want to be in that state, because if you're in that state, then she's in control. It's not a state you want to be in. Never lead with trying to impress a lady. If your person is not good enough for her to like you, there are two things: improve your person or keep moving until you find the person who appreciates your person. So there's also the danger of guys not realizing that, oh, I need to improve myself. Am I the kind of person that is not fun to talk with? Improve your communication. If you are the kind of person that is loud and obnoxious, you have to fix that. And don't throw the blame to the world every time that all these ladies, they don't like me, they just look at me anyhow and they don't even give me a chance. You have to also do some form of self-reflection to know whether, am I the problem here? And if you've evaluated yourself and you fix yourself and you've done a lot of work and you go into the market, don't expect people, or rather ladies, to jump on you and start hugging over you. Oh, I want him. No. You'll get a lot of rejections until you find that person that appreciates the kind of person that you are. One thing I realized is this: if your goal is just to have promiscuous sex, money can get you there. Till today, I still thank God. Thank you for not allowing me to get at least the little money that I have early, because I would have more or less given it out so freely to the point where I get opportunities that I was not supposed to have. As in, I would have more or less given my seed to many ladies because I thought, oh, this is what you're supposed to do. You have to dine her, you have to wow her, you have to give her all the things that she wants, you have to buy her a phone, you have to. Nope. I don't do that. Your obligation is only to your house. Your girlfriend is not your wife. You don't pay a lady house rent. I don't care who she is, you don't pay her house rent. If she's that special to you, as in this is before any commitment that I want to marry you or anything, you probably should just loan her the money. But don't loan her all the money. Loan her what you know you can lose. Don't go and spend all your life savings trying to impress a lady. I know guys that will save up money just to go and give this girl the experience of her life. They don't really, it's not as if the girl cares about you. She doesn't care. Probably on her phone you are titled let's use my own name now, Amanze. They will say Amanze Food or Amanze Cinema or Amanze Concert. You don't want to be that kind of person, because most of these ladies, they already know that, oh, I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy, but if he advances, he gives me all the options, I will entertain him. And in some cases, she will entertain you even to the point of marriage. Why am I saying that? Some ladies, they have the guys that they want, but they will keep entertaining some other guys. Then if those guys that they want do not commit to them, they just be like, time is going, let me just entertain this guy. I'm just marry this guy. In other words, you that have been trying to impress her your whole job or your life now will now become trying to impress this lady. That's why most people wonder, why is she never happy? She's never content. She's always asking me to do X, always asking me to do Y, because she's settled for you and she feels your whole life is to make her happy. I'm not talking about women that actually want reasonable things, so this is not what I'm saying. I'm talking about women that actually don't like you at all and you are only there to provide for her. Doesn't mean you as a guy, you have a woman now and she needs the basics and you neglect her. She's sick, you don't take her to the hospital. She has a child, the child needs something, she's asking you neglect her. There's something to fix in the house, you outsource it and you tell her to figure it out. That's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. I'm talking about the kind of lady where she's worried. Why have you not bought her the latest bag to make her happy? Why haven't you flown her to Paris so that she can go and shoot some pictures for the people on the internet? Or why haven't you taken her to the best concert in the whole of the country? What is going on? I'm supposed to be happy. Why are you not doing all of these things? I married you because you are supposed to be doing all of these things. Those are the kind of ladies I'm talking about. So guys, don't fall into that trap. Like Anton said, in the past it was like, hey, have you seen this my daughter? Or have you seen this our neighbor's daughter? Go and talk with her. Nowadays it is Instagram, it is Snapchat, it is what do they call them? Tinder, Bumble, I don't know any other one. So there are so many options for you to take. But even if you don't take that one, there is also the city. You just go out and you see a lot of people. But don't get too invested in these people. Number one, you don't know them. Number two, they are probably going to use you for your resources. If you're enjoying the video, would you consider subscribing to the channel to see more of my videos, liking, and also sharing to your friends? Subscribe. Do it now. And number three, don't try to impress them with your resources. Ask yourself, this is a metric I always tell guys to use. If I was a lady of the same age and I interact with this other lady that I'm interested in, will she treat me the same way she's treating me now? I'm not talking about the romantic side, so forget the romantic side. I'm just talking about the fact as a human being, respect. Will she respect me the same way she will respect a lady of the same age? If the answer is no, then she doesn't respect you. Finish. There's no need to continue that relationship or that pursuit. Like I said, you should not be spending on a lady crazily. There's nothing wrong in you gifting her things once in a while or something that you show, oh, I appreciate you for being around me. But if there is no commitment, as in I'm marrying you and you guys are not going anywhere, there is no point in you trying to give her gifts. There is none. If a lady doesn't like you because you don't give her a gift, she does not like you. Finish. There's no point. She doesn't like you. Can you guys sit together and just look at each other or just talk without any exchange of resources? If the answer is no, you're not in a relationship. There's nothing there. So don't go and be pouring all your money. Some people even collect loans to help their ladies to get a car or to get the latest iPhone or to pay her rent. You should not be doing that kind of madness. I know some people have that money. You have it, I understand, but that money should be invested in something else that will generate you more income and not a woman. Don't spend money on women. It's like throwing money into a well. She's supposed to be taking care of herself. That's what you don't understand. She's an adult. She's supposed to be feeding herself. She's supposed to be taking care of herself. If she can't do any of those things, she has a father, right? Let her go to her father. But if she is so rebellious that she can't stay with her father and she's requiring you to do all those things, then you are in trouble, because before you, who was doing it? Was it not her? Okay, if it wasn't her, it probably was another guy. So you have a lady that is not self-sufficient, that is reliant on another man to take care of her own responsibilities. You are entering into fire. If you don't know, you better run away. Rejection is filtration, just like Anton said. Am I pointing to Anton? Well, yes, Anton. Rejection is filtration. Just because a woman says, I'm not interested, it's not a bad thing. Not every woman will like you. Not every woman. Even the woman that might end up liking you might reject you at first. But you have to filter from, she rejected me to, I am not worthy, or she's a bad person, she doesn't even see the inside of me. Is she a demon, or is she God? How will she see the inside of you? A responsible woman has to be hard in a way. She has to not be easy, as in she's being reasonably careful. So when you meet a lady that's reasonably careful, you have to respect the fact that she needs to protect herself. In protecting herself, she might offend you. You have to give her that grace that, oh, she's protecting herself, she might offend me. Then goes beyond that protection. Some ladies will take it up a notch. When they are not interested, they insult you. Then you know that, oh, this one is not somebody I should even take their feedback of rejection as something serious. Let me go look for another person. When a woman rejects you, it's fine. She doesn't accept you. Move on. Doesn't mean she's evil, doesn't mean she's bad. But when a woman rejects you and insults you, insulting doesn't have to be words all the time. It might just be, oh, we were talking, and all of a sudden I told you I am interested, and all of a sudden you stopped responding the way you were responding. You started giving a lot of excuses. You see my message and you ignore it, and all those kind of things. So those kind of things are insults, because she will never do that to an adult female of the same age. So you don't accept that. Whenever you see insults, she doesn't like you, and also she is disrespectful, you move on. So men need to stop tying their value to being, okay, I was rejected. Don't tie your value to that. It's normal. Keep moving on, keep interacting with more ladies, and you will find a lady that is reasonable for you. That's how life is. So please focus on improving yourself spiritually, improving yourself physically, improving yourself mentally, improving yourself financially. Every single aspect, keep focusing on that. And don't focus on chasing women. At the same time, interact with women. You don't know where you'll find your own wife. I don't believe there is a one. There is the one. No. You find a woman that works well with you, that you're attracted to. And that's it. You found a wife. That's it. So, guys, please don't spend your life savings on women. It's a bad investment. If she's that important, loan her the money. If she's not that important, just ask her to do it herself, or how can you help physically or something, with reasonable time. The same amount of stress you should invest in your friends. That's how you should invest into that lady, and don't overdo it. When you are married, then you can splurge and spend on her when there is real commitment, not when there is nothing and you are trying to chase and impress a lady. If she is impressed, if she likes you, she likes you. If she doesn't like you, she doesn't like you. There's nothing you can do. Nothing. It's all up to her. So I hope this blesses you guys, and please, if you like the video, subscribe, share it, like, leave a comment. If you've had any experience like this before and you were feeling bad, leave a comment. Your comments are very valuable. I'll be reading them. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys and gals later. Bye bye.